Everyone, welcome back. We've got another unfortunate episode about the ATF. So the ATF has been making their strides as far as going after people who are law-abiding citizens who just have something that they don't like, that they just came up with in the past couple of weeks or months or yesterday or whatever. And what the ATF does is they can make rules to where if you don't follow a rule in our society, if the ATF made it, you go to jail. It's not a law, it's a rule. But when you get arrested for it, you get charged with something that usually isn't very detailed in terms of what their rule is. It's more of a general thing, right? Like possession of an unlawful firearm. But today we're gonna kind of go through this theory and this rule, and we're just gonna kind of break it down here. So in December of 2022, yes, in pretty much a month and a half, they are going to become illegal through a rule through the ATF. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is a pistol brace. They were originally designed for someone who could not hold a rifle to their shoulder. Maybe they got injured in war, maybe they're an amputee, whatever the reason is, that's why they were designed. I imagine the reason why they're trying to ban these now is because people have gone to social media and they've shouldered it. So they've created essentially a new purpose for this. But I don't know how many of you have tried to shoot a pistol AR like this with the brace on here. Your arm gets tired in about 2 seconds. Good luck being accurate with that. That's probably why people were like, okay, no, this thing sucks compared to a good buttstock, but it's still better than trying to put it on your arm. Leverage. So we're gonna go over what the ATF wants you to do with this. You know what this is? This is a piece of plastic and a piece of Velcro, and somehow it's gonna be illegal. Somebody could probably make one of these in about 30 minutes with just household items. Check this out. Trash can lid, same material, and then some Velcro. What are we doing? It's kind of like the time when the Japanese prime minister, or whatever his title was, got shot by that gun that looked like somebody picked up at Legoland. Anybody can do it if they want to enough. But anyways, let's just go through this, because for the millions of people out there who own one of these braces, you're about to be fucked. So let me help unfuck you for a second. All right, so check this out. Should individuals in FFLs be in possession of a firearm with an attached stabilizing brace? This piece of plastic and Velcro. Yeah. Such that the firearm constitutes a firearm under the NFA in addition to the GCA, the affected persons or FFLs would need to choose one of the following options. Well, that's nice. At least you gave us a few options. The options suck. I'm just gonna tell you that now. Turn the entire firearm with an attached stabilizing brace into the ATF. You're joking, right? This gun right here goes for about 900 bucks. Do you think I'm just gonna take a $900 hit because some fucking dweeb at the ATF was like, oh man, I saw some guy on YouTube and he had a stabilizing brace on his shoulder. We've gotta do something about that. Now, if you came to me and you said, you know what, Dan, we really want this from you, we're gonna pay you $5 grand for it. There you go. Anything that takes away from the budget of the ATF, I'm good for. No, I just want to be very clear. That is very different than a gun buyback program. I'm not trying to take $300 for something that I paid $900 for. No, you're gonna pay a premium or you ain't getting shit. Second off, convert the firearm into a long-barreled rifle. Okay, so essentially what they mean here is they just want you to extend the barrel out to where it's past 16 inches or whatever they came up with for these guns. To where it's no longer considered a short barrel rifle if you have an actual stock on this. This is not an actual stock. You see where all of this is just getting really fucking confusing? It's almost like they're trying to confuse us so much to where we have no idea what's going on, so they can just arrest us for literally anything. Next, apply to register under the NFA. Well, fuck that. This gun has no benefit over a longer AR, other than it's easier to maybe take on a trip with you in your truck. But at the end of the day, if I was in a gunfight, I would want my longer AR. And the last one is remove and destroy the stabilizing brace. When you say destroy, what do you mean by that? Oh, we did it in December so people can throw these in their fireplace, enjoy a nice flame of their hard-earned money going up into the wind. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean just throw it in a dumpster somewhere? Some homeless man can pick it up and use it as a weight for one of the sides of his tent. I took the Velcro off, sir, okay? So it's destroyed. I mean, the Velcro, if the Velcro's not on there, then it can't work. Now here's the other part of this. If you go back and you look, convert the firearm into a long-barreled rifle, which means that you can still have this on here, but you're not allowed to keep it if you remove it from the gun. Did you guys not plan this good? Because whoever wrote this really just contradicted themselves. What if I converted this to a long enough rifle to where I could have this on here? And one day I was like, you know what? I would like to clean this thing from the bottom to the top. So I take the whole thing apart. And for some reason, one of y'all shows up that day. And you see this laying on the table with my gun taken apart. Are you gonna arrest me? Are you gonna say, oh shit, he's got one just laying around, he didn't destroy it? Now do you ATF people understand how stupid this is? The point of all of this is that one, it's an infringement, and two, and this is the bigger point, let me put this down for this. How many documented crimes, any kind of crime, murder, robbery, has there been with a gun with a pistol brace on it? For you to ban an item or to make a rule about an item that's attached to a firearm, there must be a shitload of them, right? There must be some numbers that you just cannot argue with. Where are those numbers? You don't have them. All you have is something being designed a certain way to be used for a certain purpose, and then anyone with a fucking brain picks it up and says, well, it's really hard to shoot it like this. I'm just gonna put it on my shoulder. Does it fire any quicker? Does it really give you any sort of advantage? Did I miss something? Are there a bunch of news stories out there where it says, oh, man used a stabilizing brace to help his gun kill the guy? So look, in all seriousness, for any of you from the ATF that's watching this, I'm gonna be very real right now. The reason why y'all don't get respect, even from a lot of law enforcement, is because you guys come up with stuff just because you have the power to do it. It doesn't make sense. So when you come out and you say, well, today we're gonna ban all Home Depots because you can go in there and make a gun somehow. Well, then you're gonna have to go after Tractor Supply. Then you're gonna have to go after Lowe's. Then you're gonna have to go after everywhere where you can buy a pipe. Understand what you're up against. Understand what this country was founded on. And then think before you put some stuff out into the public like this. It's almost like y'all have so much power, you don't even care how it sounds. Convert the firearm into a long-barreled rifle, or you can take it off your rifle, but if you take it off, you have to destroy it. I mean, you can't get stupider than that.